Hey, welcome to Post Mischa. Let's talk about marriage. So today what I want to do is talk about 3 things that are basically wrong with marriage. I'm also going to do another video of showing 3 things that are good about marriage. But yeah, let's first start off with the bad stuff. So number one is the tax structure that is around marriage. So several countries, or at least most of the countries, have tax beneficials in place, marriage allowance, or you have to pay less money to the state if you're married. And this is in the essence already something wrong, because this means that you discriminate against other people. It's of course nice if 2 people want to be together, they made that decision together, that's all fine. But giving tax beneficials means that there's a thought behind it. But we'll get into that a bit later. So for example, if you look in the UK, if you are married there, you can get married couple allowance. And this will mean that you will get or have to pay less taxes to the state. Yeah, coming back to the fact that it's discriminating. So I'm alone. That means that I won't get any tax beneficials, and already from the essence of that, it's wrong. This should not be in place, but I will tell you later on why this is in place. Number 2, divorcing. So if your relationship doesn't work out, you first have the great, amazing beneficials that you get. But if it doesn't work out, you will have to go to court and get the allowance from the government to stop your relationship, which is already pretty weird, and it already also has some really devastating side effects in the current structure, how it is like this. Of course, you could discuss about the official documents, for example, buying a house together and etc. But there should be other solutions than making marriage such a struggle if you want to stop it. So if a relationship doesn't work out, which, like, we're in 2020, so that's totally normal. People grow out of each other, like, stuff happens, that's normal. But it's such a struggle to get divorced, because you have to get a legal reason to get divorced. In some countries, you can say that it's none of their business and you just want to end the relationship, which is fine. But there are also some countries where you have to get a legal reason. And a legal reason could, for example, be that your spouse cheated on you. This could be a reason why you want to end marriage. But also other things. Neglecting your spouse could be a legal reason to get divorced. And okay, if you look at the reasons, that's still debatable, because why should the government have an influence over that or have something to say over that? But if the person that you are with puts you in this situation that they say, like, okay, you neglected me, let's end the relationship. The side effect of this is that at the end of the day, for the person that is on the other side, it will mean that you have to pay money. Even going to court costs money. In the worst case scenario that you can't work it out together, you both have to get a lawyer. That also costs money. So yeah, the whole divorce system, not only if you look at the fact that the government has an influence over that, also the fact, look at how it is for the kids, that there is such a hostile situation in the current divorce laws. So yeah, definitely the divorce laws, something wrong with that. And then we go to the last one, number 3, and that's basically the government's influence. what I suspect is that, let's keep religion out of here because I didn't look into that well enough, but only looking at the fact that there must have been a genius a while ago that saw, okay, if we get people together and we get them married, the growth rate of society would go up. People will stay together, most likely they will get kids. And yes, if you look at this from a government perspective, you want to stimulate that, because we're used to always growing as a society, even in the mindset of companies, we always need to grow. Well, this influence is definitely, there's something wrong with that. It's 2020 now. How or what kind of relationships people want to have is up to themselves. And again, I'm not saying that marriage in terms of like two people deciding that they want to be together and they want to seal that. If people want to do that, fine with me. But the side effects of having the government so much having a say into this, or having laws in place there to sort of first say, hey, if you do get married, it's beneficial for you because you're gonna pay less taxes, but if you want to get your marriage ended, there's a whole tragic divorce law in place. So yeah, the government influence in marriage and how they look at relationships and how that is arranged, that's something that is definitely wrong. So yeah, these were the 3 things that were wrong with marriage, according to me. I hope this changes. We live in an amazing time now where these things, you can talk about them. And I hope this is something that we're gonna change within the upcoming years. How people want to have relationships, that's their business. Also the mindset of, hey, you have to get married, you have to be together with someone. That's not something that I support, because it's up to someone themselves to see if they want that or not. And yeah, all the influences that the government has, it's definitely wrong. Well, next video or next time I'm gonna talk about 3 good things about marriage. Let's see what I can find there. If you like the video, of course, like it. If you like the channel, subscribe to it. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.